All right. I'm going to share something, mostly because I want to save it here. And you know what? I've recently went to this area of the Manosphere and came in contact with some of their crazy groupie bitches. So I don't know. I know Hammer's had quite a few channels canceled because he is always out there pushing the truth. So just in case, I've already seen quite a bit from that little echo chamber over there. Enough to make me know if that happens where it fucking came from. So yeah, this video, and actually I might share Outlaw's video too after this, because he's right. He's absolutely right, and it was a great sermon. But I wanna save this just in case the crazy bitches get any ideas, because they can't cancel my shit. So this is messed up. This is super messed up. And this is exactly what the feminists complain about. These kind of dudes. And it's a small number of guys in our society that all men get blamed for this kind of behavior. So, all right. This is so gross. Not a fan of this Hormaxer guy at all. And anybody who thinks this guy is worth looking up to, I think should reconsider. So, all right, I'm going to give this a play. Thanks, Hammer, for putting this out.
Okay, so
right, this doesn't happen.
Okay, so does that go on in your generation where they have these goofball type guys and like the dating and whatnot, or for?
You know what? You'd be surprised. There's less than you'd think, right? So, from my understanding, I think that you think that we're getting worse and worse, having more estrogen, less testosterone, and more hopeless, being more goofballs. But I think it's pretty much the same as probably when you were a kid, and we're going to grow up to be the exact same way.
So you think it's the same, but there's a lot of different things going on. You got social media that I have when I was a kid. You have all the social.
But there's many more people who don't just believe everything they hear, believe everything they read. Right? They're just aware, right? And there's a lot more than you think. But
so now, you think Gen Z is more aware than what people think, is what you're saying?
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but I think we're plateauing right now.
The plateauing meaning what?
We're coming to an all-time high of males with the lowest amount of estrogen in years.
You mean test?
Sorry, yes, test. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Well, how do you think that's going to get better?
How the things? You know, I don't have a solution. Obviously.
See, but I do, and a lot of men do not take me seriously, and a lot of men are they're very pussified themselves. I says you have to supplement with anabolic steroids, one of them being your base of tests. Everybody thinks of the huge bodybuilders, you know, they see those huge mass monsters. Of course, they have all types of health problems. But, you know, nobody wants to know. But also, tests and anabolics are kept on the down low in this country and always have to be deemed bad because, see, what this country does not want is a group of masculine men. They do not want men that are thinking logically, with tests and anabolics help you do. They don't want men that are going to be a little more uncontrollable. They don't want that. You know? Well, I'll tell you honestly what I'm doing on Omegle. I'm looking, of course, it's 18 I'm looking for, but honestly, I'm looking to do, I was looking to do porn out here in Vegas, but that's me. Now, right now, let me tell you something while you're on, all right? I like the nose ring. You must be a kinky broad because only kinky broads have nose rings in. You're a dirty little bitch, aren't you? Yeah, y'all are both. Look at a whole room of you. Oh, look at this. A whole room.
How old are you?
A whole room of that. Well, don't worry about that. Let those pythons speak.
You look old enough to be my motherfucking grandpa.
Or your grandpa. That could be kinky. Could be like it could be like what is there a term for that? Is that a dilf?
I'm 14.
Oh Jesus. No, we can't have that. You look good though, honey.
Get the fuck out. You're wilding.
Your woman? You mean he absconded with your woman? You know how did he do that?
Don't know.
What did he start plowing her? I mean, what was he doing? I mean, what did he have that you didn't? You need the androcentric black pill, my friend. You need my channel. You hear the androcentric black pill? No, look at here. I'll show you. You're live right now. Look, I'll show you what it is. It has to do with you can't have these bitches cramping all over you for God's sakes. Look, look at that.
Bro, you want to play a game?
Yeah, hey, chill down over there with the video game. He just lost his woman, all right? Lost his poontang, all right? I'm talking to him right now, all right? You hold on. Yeah, you hold on over there, buddy. Yeah, he can hold on. The video games can hold on. That soy infested chicken hold off for 5 minutes. Yeah, get that soyo shit out of there. That's why your woman's cheating on you because you're playing too much video games. You're not Mogmax. You're not in the gym, boy. You get your ass in the gym. You gotta get into the gym. Stop playing those fucking video games. That's why he's stealing your woman. He's dicking her down. Probably getting some good juicy pumps. And while you're playing this soy infested, estrogen laden cockamamie shit. Hey, good evening, honey. Welcome to the Alabama. You look nice. What do you got? What do you got? A gaming chair going on? What do you got going on? Are you streaming? What are you doing? OnlyFans? What are you doing, honey? Huh? Well, what are you doing? Just hanging out on Omegle? Yep. Are you sure about that? These women looking for dicks and everything on Omegle. What's going on with that?
That's not me.
Yeah, you're kind of cute though.
Thank you.
So what's going on with your generation?
What about it?
Well, they said, all these guys, at least from the Gen Z, tell me that, you women are all turning lesbian or bisexual. Is that true?
Wait, what's wrong? Like, is there a problem with that?
Well, I don't find it to be a problem myself, but these guys can't get they can't get any poontang.
Well, I think it's just because they're ugly.
They're ugly.
Yeah, and a lot of men cheat.
Well, you don't think a lot of women cheat? You don't think I hang out at swing clubs, honey? I see women's duplicitous behavior all the time.
I don't cheat.
Oh, I'm sure you're just a sweet little dumpling, aren't you? With that nose ring, I'm sure you're just as pure as the driven snow, right?
Yep.
You're a kinky little bitch, aren't you? You're a kinky little bitch, aren't you? Don't try to hide that. You got that little nose ring. I know you.
What?
That's right. You heard it right. I'm gonna tell you the way it is. I'm just telling you the truth.
You don't know me.
Sure,
you
I
don't
do.
know me.
Sure, I do. I'm speaking to you right now. I'm getting to know you right now. I like what I see.
Thank you.
Yeah. When you come to Vegas, let's go.
Probably when I turn 21.
Oh, that's nice. Look nice, but don't worry. I mean, there's other places we go. You don't have to drink.
We don't have to, you said?
Yeah, you don't have to drink. Under 21, you don't have to drink.
Like I want to.
Huh? Well, yeah. Well, listen, you come over here, you shoot a couple of drinks over here, nobody ever know any difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said, what do you think about? So you got when you're talking about OnlyFans, you kind of got taken back. Why is that? I do OnlyFans.
I don't do OnlyFans, and I don't plan to.
Why not? It's good money in there. I'd like to make a porn with you.
Not happening.
Why not? Could be real like that DILF stuff. What is that they called? What do they call it in your generation? Why not?
No, I'm not that. I'm not that easy.
Oh yeah, just looking for marriage? What are you looking for? What type of relationships?
I'm not looking for marriage.
All right. So what type of relationships you're looking for?
And I have a boyfriend.
Oh really?
So,
Well, that's all right. You don't have to know a goddamn thing. Put him aside.
No, I told you I'm loyal.
Yeah, but maybe he's into the open relationship thing. Maybe he has a cuckold fantasy.
I doubt it. He would probably take me back though.
He'd probably take. See, that's good thing. See, you can come
Yeah.
back. We could. See, you got a win-win
He
situation. We could make a
loves
porn.
me.
He could have like the cuckold porn, make some money on the side, and he'll take you back. See that win-win.
I doubt it.
Huh?
I doubt it. I doubt it.
All right.
I couldn't do that to him.
Huh?
I couldn't do that to him.
Don't worry. A few years, that's going to change, honey. Believe me.
Why do you say that?
I can see the kinkiness waiting for you to get out. Get out. Just waiting to break through like a dam. Come through the dam. Break through the barricades.
No,
That's right.
Oh,
That's right. You got any daddy issues? You'd be perfect for me. Yeah, you do have daddy issues.
I do.
Yeah, I know. I know you do.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. You
So-
come over. I'll
so
show
what
you
do
my
you-
channel. I'm streaming. I have a live
You're
stream
streaming right now.
Yeah, I'll show it to you. Here, I'll show it to you. It's on
Alright.
YouTube. So
How many viewers?
well, right now I had the channel banned, so it's only 41 right now.
Mm,
See it?
yeah.
See, it's all androcentric type of channel, It has to do with like horror maxing, swing clubs, geomaxing,
Yeah.
things of that nature.
I see.
I mean, they're probably all right now drooling all over you.
I doubt it.
Oh, I'm sure they are. I mean, honey, you're a hot little piece of ass. Let's not kid each other here. Hot little, yeah.
A lot of people
Hot.
think that I look like a guy.
I don't think you look like a guy. You look very feminine to me. I don't know.
Well,
Are you
thank
sure
you.
you're not trans? Maybe you're in that top 10%.
No.
Oh, you're not like a Daisy Taylor? Okay.
I am a woman.
Have you seen Daisy Taylor?
No.
Daisy Taylor is hot. Look it up. Look up Daisy Taylor. Go ahead. See Daisy Taylor? I would smash.
I would too.
Yeah, that's right. Daisy Taylor's got. See, you're kinky already. Daisy Taylor's got a cock. Yeah, see, I know you're kinky. That's why you're gonna come over to the channel.
We'll see.
All right, honey. You have a good one.
You too.
All right. Nice speaking to you.
Bye.
Pretty gross. Right, outlaw. Yeah, pooping while standing. I totally agree. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, those are the guys that the feminists complain about. So, hey Bob. Hey Ghost Shura. I really like your new avatar, Shura. All right, I'm gonna play Outlaw's response to that because I'm glad we have guys like this. And then I'm going to end this. So, Reverend Outlaw.
I don't even think at this point in time it's necessary to go into detail piece by piece and talk about what I saw in the video that Hammerhand unearthed and exposed last night around midnight. And I'm sure at some point today, tomorrow, whenever, Hammerhand, Undead Chronic Suryeet, somebody like that is going to make a live stream and talk about the very real discussion that needs to be had surrounding the topic that Hammerhand unearthed and exposed, especially in the community, because these people are everywhere, folks. The topic that Hammerhand unearthed and exposed is just that important. And the people of our community and everywhere all over society needs to be made aware of this, because these people are not just in our communities, folks. They're everywhere. They're all over the globe. They're in your churches. They're in your schools. They're in your music. They're in your movies. They're in Hollywood. They're in the Oval Office, Washington, D.C. Hell, we supposedly just elected a child predator as president of the United States, where there's a very real child trafficking ring going on, and yet nobody wants to do anything about it, but yet everybody is aware of it. And you want to know why these people are pushing for the acceptance and the inclusivity and representation of child sex trafficking? You want to know why these people are pushing so hard for it? It's because the very people who are pushing so hard for it are the very people who are doing these immoral acts. And it's making them uncomfortable to know that a mass majority of society does not deem this acceptable. If a mass majority of society suddenly got on board and went along with normalizing it, it wouldn't make them feel so uncomfortable. They wouldn't feel the insanity. They wouldn't feel that cognitive dissonance in their brains that's telling them that it's not right, that it's immoral. If everybody else believes it and everybody else goes along with it, they don't feel so crazy now, do they? They feel comfortable in the numbers of people around them who accept it just like they do. And if you don't think for one split second, folks, that this is where this is all headed, that this inclusivity and representation bullshit that we're seeing in society is headed to, if you don't think that that's where this equality talk nonsense is going on out here in society is headed to, my friend, you've got another thing coming. It's already here, folks. It ain't too far off in the distance. We can already see it coming into view in this society, of this nonsense being just the latest thing to be accepted in our society, folks. Do you know why this is immoral? Do you know why child sex trafficking and child predatory behavior is deemed unacceptable in this society? It's because, gentlemen and ladies who are listening to this, most people in society happen to be parents and have kid or kids. And just like this little 14-year-old girl, all they have to do is put their own kids in their mind and imagine their kids being in that situation and how they would feel if that was their 14-year-old little girl. And that's the same energy they keep towards all children being preyed upon by these adult-sized people. And it's not just men. There's a lot of women who are child predators too. Happen to have went to school with one who turned out to be a teacher who had sex with underage minors. That's another time for another video. It happens on the men and women. Do you know why it's also wrong, gentlemen? Do you know why child predatory behavior is also deemed unacceptable? It's because these kids cannot legally make decisions for themselves in society. They're not legally adults. They can't live by themselves. They're at the mercy of some guardians or parents taking care of them. And they are not physically strong enough or biologically strong enough to fight off adult-sized predators, which is what this is, folks, and what it is, as a majority is always, all the time. These kids cannot fight off these adult-sized predators. And so it falls by default on the adult in that situation to know what is going on, to take control of the situation, and to walk away and not perform the acts in the very first fucking place. But you have people in this society who is pushing for the acceptance of it. You have people in this society who is going along with it. People who thinks that it's okay, that it's normal, and they're attaching themselves to all of these LGBT groups, the BLM groups, the feminist groups. They're looking for anywhere that they can find acceptance and representation from the masses. They're playing on people's sympathies. And gladly enough, there's not enough people chomping down on this nonsense. Subscribe to the channel for more. If you want to hear what all this is about, go to Hammerhand's channel and watch the videos that he placed on his channel about this. It was so sickening, folks. I couldn't even watch the whole thing. My stomach churned, my skin crawled, and I had to just quit watching the video altogether. But if you want to know what's going on, go to Hammerhand's channel, watch what he put on his channel, and that should pretty much put you in the ballpark of what we're talking about here in today's video. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next video. Outlaw out.